Hello everyone, welcome to English Classroom. Today we will deal with a poem of class 10. The name of the poem is How to Tell Wild Animals, written by Caroline Wells. In my previous video, I have dealt with the detailed analysis and explanation of the poem. If you did not go through that video, first go through it and then come to this one. In this video, we will discuss the theme of the poem, the rhyme scheme and the poetic devices used in the poem. So first come to the theme. So the theme of the poem is to create humor. The poet creates humor by suggesting dangerous ways of identifying wild animals ironically. So here the poet gives a kind of ironic touch in his suggestion. You can identify most of the beasts while they are attacking you. Instead of shouting for help or trying to protect yourself, you are busy identifying the attacker. The idea creates humor and also irony. That's why the theme is all about humor and irony. Now come to the rhyme scheme of the poem. Stanza 1. You can find these words like chance, east, advance, beast, dine, lion. So these words end the lines. So chance goes with advance, east goes with beast, and dying goes with lion. Not properly, but dine. That's why the poet used dine, not dying. Okay, to you can say to make it rhyme with lion. So chance A, east B, advance again A, then beast again B because it goes with east, then dine and lion goes with goes together. That's why C. So A B C C is the rhyme scheme here. Similarly, you can find the same thing in the second stanza. A B C C. In the third and the fourth, you can find the same. A B C C. Then again you can find in the fourth stanza A B C C, and same as in the fifth and sixth. So the rhyme scheme of the poem is A B C C. Now come to the poetic devices used in the poem. First, in the first stanza, you can find enjambment. Now what is enjambment? Enjambment is the continuation of a sentence to the next line without putting a punctuation mark. Okay, this is called enjambment. So here you can find the line, and if there should to you advance a large and tawny beast. So in these two lines you can find there is no punctuation mark and the idea is continuing. That's why it is called enjambment. Then you can find here inversion in the same line. Inversion means what? Change in the format of a sentence. So not in a regular format but in an irregular format according to the whim of the poet. So here the poet changed the format of the sentence. It is called inversion. The line is, and if there should to you advance. So it should be if there advance something to you like this, but it is inverted. That's why inversion. Then allusion. Now what is allusion? Allusion is the reference to a famous person, famous place, things, species of animals, some famous books, mythology, etc. Okay, this is called allusion. So here what is referred to? The Asian lion. It is the example of allusion because it is a famous animal. Then stanza 2. You can find first alliteration. So here in alliteration, the repetition of the consonant sound. Here the consonant sound are like roaming round, okay, at start of the two or more closely connected words. So in the phrase roaming round, you can find the sound are is repeating, okay. Then again in this stanza you can find inversion where the Bengal tiger to discern. Actually the line should be like this: to discern the Bengal tiger. This should be the proper format of sentence. Then allusion. Again, Bengal tiger, it's a famous tiger, that's why it is called illusion. Now come to the third or fourth stanza. Third and fourth. Third stanza, you can find here alliteration. Again, you can find he has, repetition of sound H. Okay. Then you find here poetic license. It's very important here. In this poem, you can find that the poet has used some, you can say, own terms like the word lep, twill. It is it will, not twill. Huh? So, a liberty is to the poet to change the spellings in order to create rhyme or rhythm in a poem. So, the poet has the liberty. This liberty is called poetic license. So, here you can find twill and lep and lept. So, use of lept instead of lept instead of leapt, use of lep instead of leap, and also use of twill instead of it will. And I forgot to say in the first stanza also there was dine. It was dying actually, but it used dine for the sake of rhyme only. It is also a kind of poetic license, example of poetic license. Then you can find repetition here. Again, the word lap is repeated. Why it is repeated? For the sake of emphasis. Lap and lap again. Okay, so it is called repetition. Then you can find in stanza 4 again enjambment. If when you were walking round your yard you meet a creature there. So if when you were walking around your yard you meet a creature there. There is no punctuation mark in between the two sentences and the idea is continuing. That's why it is called enjambment. Then again you can find in this stanza alliteration, that is the repetition of W sound here when walking. Again repetition of H sound, who hugs who. Starts with W but sound is H, who. That's a ho. So who hugs. Then repetition of B sound, B, beer. So this is called alliteration. Then fifth and sixth stanza. In the fifth stanza you can find alliteration again. The sound N sound is repeated, novice, non-plus here in the second line of the fifth stanza. Then you can find repetition, the sound, th sound, the, thus, okay, th sound, that is also called alliteration. Then enjambment. Here the line is, though to distinguish beasts of prey, a novice might non-plus. This is an example of enjambment. Again there is another enjambment. The crocodile you always may tell from the hyena thus. So the idea is continuing without having any punctuation mark. That's why it is called enjambment. Then again in stanza 6, you can find alliteration. The use of H sound. Okay, it is repeated. He hasn't. So sound H is repeated here. So that's all about the, one is more is remaining. That is, you can say the poetic license. It is. So T is written T is, but it is actually it is. So these are the poetic devices used in the poem. If you still have any doubt, you can comment in the comment box. And there might be more poetic devices, but these are the important poetic devices used in the poem. Okay, thank you.